So, we are here with, what is your name, miss?
My name is Alexis Giordano.
Alexis Giordano, and what character will you be playing?
Tonight I am playing, in this series, I'm playing Miss Kim.
Miss Kim, yes, Miss Kim, the neighbor with wisdom, the older, mature lady who is like the grandmother to our boyfriend's crew.
Yeah, like
Let's get
wine.
into these
I get
questions.
wiser.
Yes, ma'am. Let's get into these questions. All right, so what age did you realize that acting might be something you'd be interested in, and what was the catalyst behind that?
So I've always been interested in acting. I always enjoyed it. And that comes from my theater background, growing up, I was always in the plays or, I had solo parts singing and, things like that. And then I went on later to doing drag, female impersonation. And I think that that's kind of what gave me that oomph to want to put myself out there.
Awesome. I love drag. I love drag. Who are 3 actors or actresses you would like to work with, and why?
So I would definitely like to work with Adam Sandler, because I think he is so hilarious.
I agree.
Else would I like to? Yes, definitely. Who else would I like? I'd like to work with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Rocky.
Yes, 'cause he's been around so long, and I feel like he's got so much knowledge with his years of experience that I think I can, feed off of that energy and stuff. So that would be really good. And then lastly, probably Cardi B, because I like that she's a little a little ghetto, and
All right, but Callis, was it Belle Callis? What sitcom character, out of any sitcom, do you think you relate the most to, and why?
I'd have to say The Nanny.
Oh, Fran Drescher.
Yes.
I see that voice is a little bit like The Nanny, bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Sheffield.
And why'd you choose The Nanny?
Because she's ditzy, but she's cutesy and flirty and sexy. She's,
Okay, she's like the whole package kind of thing. All right. How do you feel about the current state of LGBTQ plus representation in film and in media in 2021?
I know there's a lot of issues with, heterosexual people playing the parts of LGBTQ roles. I don't mind who plays them as long as it's portrayed in a positive way or it tells the truth. I would hate for someone to act like they're a certain way and not know anything about their history. So as long as they're doing their homework and really dig deep into the history of what we went through and our struggles and fights to be openly who we are today, I really don't mind it. But if there's so many actors out there that are struggling, that are hungry, that are up and coming, and I think that casting them for those roles would probably be a best bet, because it's also opening the spectrum and inviting people who maybe never thought they'd have a chance to shine.
Understand. I totally agree with that. I think that, even some actors have said that they played like trans or gay roles, and it's made them actually understand, our community a lot better. I think a guy in American Horror Story, he played the guy who played in Hotel with the bald head.
Okay.
Something O'Hare, I think. Dennis O'Hare. Okay. He said he kind of was on the fence, I think, about trans people, and then he played a trans character, and it changed his whole view. So I totally agree with that. If you had to choose between playing the hero or the villain of a story, which one would you choose and why?
I'd probably choose the hero. And the reason being is because the hero always wins, and I love winning.
Now, I call you Red Devil, girl, so I don't know. These next 5 questions are trying to get to know Alexis more personally. So, what is Alexis's ideal date?
So my ideal date would be a nice walk on the beach, holding hands, walking in the sand, maybe getting our little feet wet, and then a little bit of play wrestling on the sand, and then what happens after that I cannot talk about.
Okay, so this kind of leads into our next question. Fuck, marry, kill. We're going to do the Chris Hollywood version, 3 Chris's. So Chris Evans from Captain America and Marvel movies. Chris Pratt from Jurassic World and like Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, and Chris Hemsworth, the almighty Thor. Okay. Fuck, marry, kill.
First one.
Chris Evans, yes. Captain America.
I'd fuck.
Okay, I think we all fuck.
Yes.
Marry. Hemsworth or Chris Pratt?
Pratt.
Really? Yeah. Okay. And then you would kill Chris Hemsworth?
After I fucked him.
Who said that? I think Jonathan, who plays Terrence, said the same exact thing about Chris Hemsworth. What? Well, I'm sorry, Chris. My bad. I mean, apparently you're sexy, but you're not marriage material. So, what's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve is probably... sorry.
That's okay.
I just have so many. I don't know which one to
Not
choose.
that you're an Aggie person.
But my biggest pet peeve is probably people who pretend to be someone that they're actually not. And I'm not saying acting. I'm saying in real life. You know, there's so many snakes that you got to keep that grass cut short.
Very true.
So I would say that's probably my hugest pet peeve.
I'm with you on that. I can't stand people like that either. When you make it in Hollywood, would you rather be an action star like Angelina Jolie or a romantic leadstress like a romantic leadstress, or a comedic star, a comedy girl?
I'd probably be comedy/romantic.
Okay, so rom-com.
Yes.
I love me a good rom-com. That's my shit. I love a good rom-com. And our last question that we have for you, you're playing Miss Kim, you know, the Lady of Wisdom and stuff like that. Was there anybody in your life who you looked up to kind of like, she guides our boyfriends, so to like, who's guided you to kind of be the person you are today?
I would say it was a bunch of people who made me. Growing up, I was always like a chameleon, so I always blended into wherever I was and my backgrounds. So I think I've learned something from, you know, the richest person that I've met to the person who was walking on the streets asking for change to get something to eat. I think that we overlook everything that we experience in life, and I think that every experience is a lesson learned. So there have been people that I look up to for different reasons, but yeah, absolutely, there's someone out there.
Well, thank you so much, Alexis. This interview was so warm and sweet. I loved it.
Thank you.
I love what you do with the character of Miss Kim, and I'm sure our audience and our fans will love it too. So stay tuned, you guys, to see more Alexis Giordano.